This week, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry joined other senior White House officials in testifying before a committee of the U.S. Senate.
And as we debate and the world watches, as you decide and the world wonders, not whether Assad's regime executed the worst chemical weapons attack of the 21st century. That fact, I think, is now beyond question. The world wonders whether the United States of America will consent through silence.
The committee voted to recommend that the full Senate authorize limited military strikes against Syria. Then the committee went further. It said it wanted the strikes to weaken not only Syrian President Assad's chemical weapons capacity, but also his overall capacity to wage war.
Until you get a clearer picture, this debate between the administration and the Congress is clarified. And I think we'll find out a lot in the next few days. What it will probably look like is an attack focused more on key facilities, particularly delivery systems, command and control facilities, perhaps a few high visibility targets that send a political message, although trying to guess at those is almost impossible. Some air defense capabilities that are critical and very hard to replace. Things that they are going to both limit the ability to conduct attacks on civilians with chemical weapons and limit the ability of the Army to basically operate against the rebels.
Anthony Cordesman, a former senior Defense Department official, says sea-launched cruise missiles, which were used extensively in the American-led attack on Libya's President Gaddafi, would likely play a large role.
If you're using cruise missiles, they're very, very precise, but they have a relatively low explosive yield. They're not the kind of system you would normally use against a mobile system like an aircraft or artillery weapons. First, they're relatively expensive, and second, that isn't what they're designed to do. So the targets tend to be fixed. They have to be light enough for the cruise missile to destroy it, but that includes almost all normal buildings except bunkers. It might not destroy the whole building, but it would damage it to the point where it wouldn't be usable.
But as with all military campaigns, there are major risks.
If there is a serious loss of civilians, serious collateral damage in terms of a key civilian facility, that would be a significant political issue. If the U.S. miscalculates, if the targeting isn't correct, if effectively you're striking at the wrong thing because you don't have the right intelligence, that creates all kinds of political complications.
Observers say at this point it is not clear whether Congress will authorize an attack on Syria. Washington now appears to be leaning toward a strike that would not only hit Bashar al-Assad's chemical weapons, but also seek to undermine his overall ability to fight against the rebellion trying to overthrow him. But before that can happen, President Obama is desperately seeking to convince a skeptical Congress to give him authorization to launch a military attack. Burton Bolag, KSA2, Washington.